Hey YouTube, this is Foo3112 and it has been about 6 months since making my last video. Today's video I'm going to try to keep it short, but I'm going to be talking about the card that you're seeing in front of you. That is my latest pickup, the 2018 Topps Update, Ronald Acuna Jr. white jersey with bat. Just a great card to own. It is pretty scarce. It is what's considered his super short print. And for those who are unfamiliar with this card, the 2018 Topps Update series came out in October of 2018, I think right off the gate. Acuna was already well sought out for because this card was selling for $180 raw, and of course Acuna was featured in the Series 2 with a regular short print, and that was the famous bat down card. Now this card, the first sale that I can locate that it actually for a PSA 10 was sold, that hit $1,000, that was sold in April of 2019, and then that same year in August the sales already doubled for one as high as $2,200. So give you even more of an idea of how scarce this card is. Within the last 6 months, there's been 4 sales of this card. Again, this is within the last 6 months of over $9,000. So that's pretty rare. All in all, there's about a total that PSA is graded, which is about 106, and there's currently 54 Gem Mint PSA 10s out there. So pretty scarce. Eventually, these things are going to dry up, I believe. This is a card that I actually initially wanted for, and I think I spoke about in my National 2021 recap video, that initially I did want to go for this card, and I was able to put more funds together, so I instead opted for the 2011 Topps Update Trout Diamond and a PSA 10. However, I never forgot about this card, and as I was walking through the showroom floor, I only saw one other table that had this in a PSA 10. His was a little beat up though. His looked like a PSA 9 because I remember like some corners didn't look too sharp on his. But yeah, so this is a card that I still wanted, and I actually had the opportunity to get this in 2020, I think for like $5,000, but I chose to get the Sapphire instead, which I still have. Still love that card. It's actually a more attractive card, I believe, than this card. Just a great card to own as well. But this is one that I never forgot to chase. So eventually I was fortunate to have the opportunity to get this card, and it will now be sitting in my safety deposit box. As far as my next video, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get all those cards that I have there. They're pretty much like the meat of my collection, and I'm going to try to put them all into one video, and I'll kind of discuss those and how I acquired those and when I acquired them, and kind of maybe some trades that I might remember or some prices that I got those cards for. So I think it'd be kind of fun to put all those cards just into one video. Not only that, I think for another future video idea of what I'm going to do is I recently moved from Florida to Texas. I'm actually near Dallas. So I'll probably do a walkthrough of the Dallas Sports Card Show. Great card show if you've never been there. Amazing. It is definitely worth jumping on a plane and heading over there just for that show. So phenomenal show, very healthy. You'll see dealers and tables everywhere, just rows and rows of tables. It is like the closest thing that you can get to, before attending the National. So it is a great show, and I give it 2 thumbs up. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So once again, thanks a lot for watching. Like, subscribe if you don't, I guess. If you don't want to, I'm okay with that. And hope everyone's having a good one.